Summers, Gary Burghoff, Patti, Deutsch, Richard Dawson, and Marcia Wallace as we play the star-studded big money match game 75. And now here's the star of match game 75, Gene Rayburn.
Dawson, how do you do? You're all celebrated, famous, lovable people except one.
How's your hickey?
Who is she?
I put some vitamin E on it and cured it overnight.
Fixed up.
Wonderful.
Didn't you, Johnny, didn't you used to be Gary Burghoff?
No kidding. Is there somebody else's name there?
No, there was yesterday.
No kidding.
We missed you.
Yeah, I wasn't here yesterday either, was I?
No.
Should we tell
the way
people
it
what
is?
happened so that the jokes
briefly,
have
what?
meaning?
Yeah.
It was daylight savings time today, and nobody in Malibu seems to know it, at least not at my house.
Yeah.
So I was an hour late for work.
Okay.
I'm terribly
that's it.
sorry.
Yep, that's all
I think we also should tell him the Vietnam War's over.
Now let's say hello to our two players here, John Levinson and Sue Hooker. John's a current champ. He won one game and got his $100, but didn't do too well with the audience match. And now he's being challenged by Sue. And in this game, they have tied one another at 4-4. And we're going to have to start with a tiebreaker. I'll just let you see what it looks like now. And right after this commercial, we're going to come and give them each one question, see how it works out. So come right back. Oh, here you are. Now, we have a tie-breaking question for each of you. We'll wipe the slate clean on this round and start 0-0. And remember, it's one for each, and the one who scored the most will be the winner. Sue, please make a selection.
I'd like B, please.
B, that's the third time in a row you've chosen B. Here we go. Dumb Donald didn't know how to tie his shoes, so he blanked them to his feet. Dumb Donald didn't know how to tie his shoes, so he blanked them to his feet. He blanked them to his feet.
Okay.
All right, Patti, here we go. Not quite.
Semi-ready.
All right. Now she's set. Sue Hooker. Dumb Donald didn't know how to tie his shoes, so he blanked them to his feet.
Pasted.
Pasted them to his feet. You like that? Okay. I don't know. I have a totally open mind on this one. Leslie?
And I can see that.
Yes, you can see right through it, huh? See, bing, bing, go.
I put down glue.
He glued and pasted. There's one for you, Sue. That's one for Sue with glue. What do you say, Brett?
Oh, Sue. Well, I said glued.
Glued. Two glued shoes, Gary.
I always thought 3 on a match was bad luck, but I guess it
That's 3 glued shoes. Well, you know, that really didn't occur to me. I was thinking of dumb answers like, what do you got here?
It didn't occur to me.
You didn't say glued?
No, I said stapled.
Stapled. Yeah, I was thinking of stuff like that. Stapled or nailed or whatever. That must hurt, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if he's dumb, he wouldn't notice pain, huh?
That's right, yeah. Richard?
Oh, that's very bad etiquette. You staple your socks.
Oh, I had no idea.
You glue.
You glue your shoes. 4 for Sue.
Oh, thank you. Glued.
And a go, Marcia! Okay. Now, which one would you like? Oh, you'd like A? All right, here it is for you. There. Now, John, you've got to match 5 to stay in the game. However, you got a chance to win the game if you match all 6. Listen carefully. The dentist said to the patient, Mrs. Crabtree, your teeth are fine, but your blanks are loose. The dentist said to the patient, Mrs. Crabtree, your teeth are fine, but your blanks are loose. He said that.
Yeah.
Mrs. Crabtree,
No, I
your
heard you,
teeth
Jane.
are
I
fine,
heard you.
but your blanks are loose.
Thank you so
Can't
much.
hear too well either, Mrs. Crabtree, eh? What? You ready, Gare?
Yeah.
Okay. We're waiting for these two ladies down here. Ready, John Levinson. The dentist said to the patient, Mrs. Crabtree, your teeth are fine, but your blanks are loose.
Gums.
Gums are loose.
It's impossible.
It's impossible to have loose gums, you say?
Yes, certainly is.
Oh, I see.
But I
What do you
put down
say?
gums.
You put down gums. Yes. That's one for John. Yes, lady?
Well, I don't like to break anything up, so I said gums too.
Don't break it up, so say gums. And Gary.
You see, you said Mrs. Crabtree, so
Mrs.
at first
Crabtree.
I said apples, and she said that was really a dumb answer, so I said boobs.
Wonderful.
I tried, honest. I was
Your
trying
teeth
to
are
match.
fine, but you're, well. All right, John, you need three more to stay in the game, and that means everybody around here has to match. What do you say? Oh.
I said.
It hurts.
Yes, it does.
Gums.
I said that her tonsils were loose.
Tonsils! So Sue wins the game. What do you got, Richard? Okay. Congratulations. Stand by for a moment. Let's say goodbye to John.
Goodbye.
We've enjoyed meeting you in your wardrobe, John.
I enjoyed being here.
Thank you very much. $100 and our best wishes to John Levinson. Now you come back and see how Sue does at the Big Money Super Match here right after this message. Now, we're up here with Sue Hooker. This is her first trip up here. She's won her $100. She's going to try for over $5,000 right now. Are you ready, Sue?
Yes.
You're excited to be here, aren't you?
Yes.
And happy?
Yes.
All right. Now, we polled a recent studio audience, Sue, and we got their best response to this. Aqua blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250. And the third, you get $100. 3 of these celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you choose?
Richard?
Aqua.
This is a very nasty aftershave called Aquavelva. But I just think it's a very common name, so I think they may have used
Aquavelva.
that. Yeah.
All right, there's one.
It's tacky, so don't
Patti?
use it.
Patti.
Oh, hello. Aquacade,
Aquacade.
as in Esther Williams.
All right, right.
Gary?
Aqualung.
Aqualung. So you got Aqualung, Aquacade, and Aquavelva. You want to choose one of those or think up one of your own?
Aqualung.
Aqualung. You're letting the audience influence you, aren't you?
No, that was my answer.
Was that your answer? You thought about it. Good for you. Aqualung is what she's looking for. She hopes it's up there under the $500 response, but we've got to start at the bottom and reveal first the $100 response. Oh. Aqualung right off the bat. Congratulations there. Holy mackerel. Aqualung, I really thought it was going to be up there a little higher, depending on, based on
I
your
did
reaction.
too.
Well, let's see what's under the $250
Aquamarine,
response. Aquamarine.
I'm moving up anyway.
Well, we had this studio audience that week, you see. They all said Aquamarine. Well, what do you think's under the $500 response? Aquavelva. All right, here it is. You're right.
Why didn't you trust me?
Now, you just shouted Aquavelva. Why did you all applause when I said you got a choice of Bing, 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 and when she says Aquavelva, it's your fault. You ought to give her the money is what you ought to do. Okay. Now, you're going to play for $1,000, Sue, and to collect that amount, you've got to match one of them head to head. Choose one now, if you please.
I'll try Richard.
All right.
Well, why didn't you try me for the 500?
She says she's learned her lesson. All right, Sue, you face me. Here's the $1,000 question. Dixie blank. Dixie blank. He's finished. Sue, we ask you for your response. What do you say to match him? Dixie...
Land?
Dixieland. Look away, look away, look away. Dixieland is what she says. We'll match you, Richard, for $1,000. May we see it?
Look away, look away, look away. Dixie cup.
Dixie cup. All right. They're both good, I think. There's no reason to ooh, ah, or oh. They both came up with good answers, but not at the same time. That's a good song, too. So, Sue, you've got the $200, and you're going to meet another player now. Ready?
Right.
Well, then let's welcome Terry Sonleitner. Terry. And final ball. There you know, Sue. Now, Terry will please tell us a little bit about herself, and then we'll begin.
I'm a full-time student. I'm majoring in child psychology. I plan to be a family and child counselor. I work part-time as a receptionist, and I'm very happily single.
She said,
But do you fool around? Yeah. All right, Terry, we are very happy to have you here with us, and we wish you the best of luck. She's already had some luck. We wish you both well and ask you to make a selection.
B, please.
B. Here we go. New game. Marge said to the psychiatrist, "Doctor, my husband's got a problem. He keeps going round and round and round. He thinks he's a blank.
Oh, I got it. Come here, honey. I have to fix you.
My husband is going round and
You know I
round
can't
and
stand
round."
to see you look. Wait a minute, He just brushed up against one of our contestants in a fit of passion and got a little powder on his shoulder.
Oh. Oh, really? You don't look as if you're wearing makeup. Everybody ready?
He's writing letters.
Yeah. Put it in the slot there?
Yeah.
And away we go. Terry, Marge said to the psychiatrist, "Doctor, my husband's got a problem. He keeps going round and round and round. He thinks he's a blank."
A merry-go-round?
A merry-go-round. There's some logic to that. She says a merry-go-round.
No, what did you say? I was writing a letter?
Yes.
I happen to write merry-go-round pony.
Merry-go-round pony?
Yours doesn't?
Yeah, that's indeed right. Merry-go-rounds do have ponies. Are you going to try and catch the brass ring?
You know, after she gave her answer, I suddenly realized that mine was not so terrific as I had originally thought. Possibly I should take more time in the future.
No, don't take more time.
Fast is not necessarily good with me. I said yo-yo.
A yo-yo.
Doesn't that go around?
That's right. Take your time in the future, Brett. It'll be all right.
I realize
Gary.
that now.
And so, except for the conspicuous absence of a knob ice at a revolving door.
A revolving door. So far, Terry, you've encountered one merry-go-round. He keeps going round and round and round. He thinks he's a blank. She said merry-go-round. What do you say?
I said he thought he was an LP.
An LP. Long-playing record. There he goes around and around and around. Sure.
Yes.
Richard?
Very good.
Thank you.
She's with child. I thought he was a spinning top.
A top. Oh, yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, that's a top. You meant a top. I wrote a song about that, spinning around like a top. What do you say? Got another winner.
An eternal product of the 50s said he thought he was a hula hoop.
A hula hoop.
Yes.
You never really got over that, did you? No. I noticed you walk funny. Yep.
No.
Okay, so that's one for you, Terry, and Sue, let's see how you do. Now, I have a question here. In the words of Howard Cosell, and I'm going to let our resident authority on Howard Cosell read it in her inimitable Howard Cosell style.
Actually, I do Howard's mother. I don't do an actual Howard.
Oh, well, then read it like Howard's mother.
Okay. Howard Cosell's mother said.
Howard Cosell.
Isn't that wonderful the way I can improvise after all these years?
It really is in first person.
Howard Cosell.
My son Howard Cosell said.
Right.
She cried. Although I am not planning to depart this world for at least another 150 years, when I do go, I would like to be buried with my blank.
Did you hear that, too? Howard Cosell's mother said, "My son, the genius, said, although I am not planning to depart this world for at least another 150 years, when I do go, I would like to be buried with my blank." Everybody finished? All right. Now, Sue. Although I'm not planning to depart this world for at least another 150 years, when I do go, I would like to be buried with my...
Self?
You know who Howard Cosell is?
Isn't he very, you might say, conceited?
Yes. Well, okay. She said he's a very conceited fellow, and he would like to be buried with himself. What do you say?
Well, I don't know whether he's conceited or not, but I think that vanity might say, with a toop.
With his tooth. That's right. Gonna be
That's
buried
probably
with
not
his
how you
tooth.
spell it.
That's right. Toop. What do you say, Brett?
I say in the immortal words of B. Arthur, that's the worst rug I've ever seen in my life.
It really is.
Actually, the best answer for Howard Cosell is he'd like to be buried with his mouth. But I knew everybody would say wig or rug.
Wig or rug. That seems to be the answer. Toupee. You know he wears one. You didn't know that.
You never noticed?
You can't. Now, wait a minute. Hold everything, folks.
No.
You've seen him on television.
Yes, occasionally.
And you can't tell that that's a rug?
I don't look at Howard Cosell all that much.
I see. All right. Well, that's a
That's because
revelation to
you're
me, I
lucky,
must say.
You're seeing Eye Dog died.
Yes. What did you say?
I said toupee and or rug.
Toupee and or rug. When I do go, I would like to be buried with my toupee. She said with myself.
He is a conceited man, but in all fairness, he's a legend in his own mind.
Rug or toupee. Marcia, my dear.
Gene.
Marcia. Oh, Marcia.
Oh, my goodness.
You gonna do it again?
No, not hula hoop. Mouth.
Mouth. That's good.
I thought so.
Okay.
He likes it.
So at the end of round one, what do we got? We got a 1-0 game in favor of our challenger, and round two coming up in a moment or so. But right now, this for you. Here we are, and we're just having a barrel of laughs, aren't we? Okay, Terry, you ready?
Ready. B.
B. All right. Everyone except Leslie plays. Susan said,
'Cause you're
because you
smart.
matched her last time.
Oh.
In the first round, you did score. Susan said, my blind date was weird. Weird. At the dance, he blanked my corsage. Do you understand?
Too quickly because
You understand when
of
I
my
say
airline.
blanked? ED, we're just looking for the past tense.
Yeah. Oh, I understand.
The word necessarily does not have to end in ED. It's entirely up to you. Do you understand that too, of course?
I hope this time.
Finished. Here we go, Terry. Susan said, my blind date was weird. At the dance, he blanked my corsage.
He ate my corsage.
He ate my corsage. She says, he ate my gardenia. Isn't that what they give usually? Gardenias?
Sure. Or
What?
orchids.
Orchids, yes. What have you got there?
I took my time, right? And I really thought it out.
Oh, you kid. Thought real hard.
I thought real hard. and I
Expended all those energies.
That's right. And I was sure I had a winner.
What have we got?
Well, her date's name was Bruce, and he wore her corsage.
He wore the corsage. Doesn't make him a bad person. Yes.
Well, I have a match.
8. There it is. One match for you, Terry. My date was weird at the dance. He blanked my corsage. She says 8.
I also said 8.
That's 2 8s already.
16.
That's 3 times. Whoops. There.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that made you weird. I do that every time I go out on a date.
Oh, you do. You eat the corsage. At the end of the evening, yes.
Oh, no, at the beginning of the evening.
Oh, at the beginning.
God knows, Gene, all my dates have been weird, so I knew this one. Ate it right up her wrist.
Oh, really? Must have hurt. You did kind of well with that. You're up to 5. Now, you've got your work cut out for you because you've got to match 5 to stay in the game. 6 will win another game for you. Dumb Dora is so dumb. I'll tell you. I'm glad you asked. I will tell you anyway about what the heck. She went all the way to Turkey to get a Turkish blank. That's how dumb Dora was. She went all the way to Turkey to get a Turkish blank.
Now this
Quickly,
I
if
know
you
is
will.
right.
All right. Right. Lay it right in the slot there, and away we go. Sue Hooker. Dumb Dora is so dumb, she went all the way to Turkey to get a Turkish blank.
Bath.
Turkish bath. What's that you say, Leslie?
A Turkish bath is very good.
Very good if you need one.
Yes.
If you don't need one, what is
you
just
need
as
one
good?
for the rug.
Turkish rug is a little more expensive. Got to match all remaining ones to stay in the game. Sue, Brett. Sue, Brett. Oh,
Hi there.
don't have one on this show, but go.
Well, I was thinking of the candy, and I said Turkish Delight.
So that means Terry Sunlighter wins the game. Come on down, Terry. Congratulations. Now, you stand by for a moment. Going to say goodbye to Sue Hooker here. You'll be leaving here with $200 and our best wishes for your blessed event. Thank you, Sue. Goodbye. she spins away, we'll spin this message for you. Now, well, I just have a second to thank all of these beautiful, lovely, celebrated, gifted, talented people for making it so easy and happy for me today. And I have a question of one specific one. Marcia, where is the Barn Dinner Theater?
Why, thank you for asking, Gene. It's in St. Louis.
Oh.
Yes, I'll be in it, performing on the American stage in a vehicle called Fun City.
What is that, a new show?
It's by Joan Rivers.
Oh, no
When
kidding.
will you be there?
Oh, I'll be there the month of March through April 6th.
Oh, terrific.
Thank you.
Oh, all right,
Why
St.
don't we
Louis.
all go?
Yeah, let's all go. Right now. Gene Rayburn, Match Game 75. Join us next time. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 75. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Title Tales next over most of the CBS stations.